I've heard stories of a stalker who walks around with a pseudo dog.
It's the zone's
I've never
first
met
year.
him myself.
The young scientist is making a list of known mutants. What should I name the one that sucks blood? He asked his colleague. Just write down whatever the stalkers call it. How do I choose? The ordinary ones call it a bloodsucker. The veterans call it a sucker. And the rookies just call it ah!
That's so funny. I forgot to laugh.
How did I manage to break the detector? What a bummer.
Alrighty, a joke won't tell itself. An old chimer asks a rookie, which would you rather lose, your armor or your loot? The rookie ain't half stupid, so he says, I'll just keep out of the slag heap, thanks.
That's so funny, I forgot to laugh.
I should have kept my first artifact as a memento.
My orders are not to let anyone through.
I take it you killed those stalkers, huh? The ward would be proud to have a defender like you.
Don't push your luck, loner. Get out of here. I don't feel like wasting any more bullets today.
Then don't. What are you guarding here, anyway? Dead bodies? Where's your squad? Did they leave you behind?
I'm holding this post alone. Man's gone silent. Got orders to... Ah, fuck. Screw it. If you got any vodka stock, or hand it over.
Keep it short or I'll put a bullet in you. After the signal, nobody will question it.
I'm a friendly. Here to see the Colonel.
Skiff, right? Come in. But don't go straight to the Colonel. See Major Dvoryanko first. That's an order.
The zone has a challenge for everyone, even someone like me here in the kitchen. I mean, before I joined the ward, I used to work with caviar and lobsters. It's almost impossible to mess that stuff up. Now all I've got is army rations. Turning this stuff into something that resembles a decent meal is harder than turning water into wine. I saved something special for you. Have fun.
I emptied half a mag into that fucker, and he didn't even blink. Like those armor-piercing rounds were...
You stalkers are all about showing off. You think the whole zone needs to see how geared up you are. Yeah, real soldier. You've got it all wrong. You're the weapon, not your gun. I can take care of your gun, sure. But remember, a good gun isn't enough. You gotta know how to use it. The usual? Good as new? Even better? Take care of yourself. The rest, we can fix.
Put the equipment on the table. I'll make sure it gets to the Colonel. He'll contact you when he's available. In the meantime, stop by our technician. He'll give you some gear to make sure you look the part.
Come here, Skiff. The Colonel ordered me to kit you out. Hope the sizes are right. Here, take this. This gear's top-notch, just like the Colonel requested. I've made a few extra enhancements too, based on our combat experience.
Circus shifts are a privilege that demand a high level of skill and dedication.
First Icarus, and now this? I didn't sign up for this shit, bro.
Looks like we're in for a rough ride.
Skiff, come on in. Requires a visit to a medical professional. Remember, neglecting any symptoms while in the zone may result in the early termination of your contract. A stalker is not your friend, but being polite and attentive is the best strategy when communicating with them. Personnel whose contracts are about to end should contact Major Chornobyl as soon as possible. It is your responsibility to ensure timely contract renewal.
The programming of Noontiders and other ex-monolithians. But their psi immunity has been compromised ever since Project X. I can't yet say how dangerous it is for regular people.
But it is safe to say you're a fucking failure, darling. Well, I guess it runs in the family. Remind me, why did you save this little sack of shit from X11? And you really think all this technobabble is gonna save your ass now? I should have kicked Dolan's bullshit out of you a long time ago.
So you want me to dump it down for you? Fine. Here. See this mesh? The emitter is like the Dugas, but in miniature. The Dugas can be used to amplify psi radiation. It's powerful enough to transmit another signal and destroy the psi immunity of everything and everyone in the zone.
What? Some kind of brain scorcher?
In theory, yes. Only 10 times as powerful. That's just a rough estimate, of course.
Son of a bitch. You just want to do another experiment, don't you? Here we go again with your daddy issues. He can't stand to live in his father's shadow. Poor boy. Well, your old man also went to great lengths and ended up betraying the board and destroying everything. Oh, he was really pleased with himself, until he got shot. You were hired to fix the problems on this project. But now, the Institute lies in ruins, and my men are dead! What are you gonna fuck up next, Dolan?
But I succeeded.
The doctor is right, Colonel. He did succeed. The Alpha artifact has been found. Project X's network is restored and functioning. The Institute's mission has been accomplished. We may have underestimated Strider, but that's not Dalin's fault. Something else is going on here. Something we don't know about yet. But I'm sure the Ward is perfectly capable of dealing with these issues. Everyone needs to be on top of their game right now. Our goal is within reach.
You heard everything, Skiff. Now let's not waste any more time.
Wait, Colonel. Skiff, the flash drive from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives. Do you have it?
Yes.
I hope that's the end of it, darling. Let's get down to business.
You think Monolith poses a real threat to the entire zone?
If they manage to establish a foothold at the Dugas, it will pose a grave threat indeed. However, the Ward has a tactical advantage. I know all about their typical MO, and they don't know anything about mine.
Thanks for the gear, Colonel.
You're welcome. You earned it. I hope this isn't the last time. I'm not like Dahlan. I don't make empty promises. If you're fighting by my side, you won't go into battle without the essentials.
So, how are you planning to take the Dugas?
This time, I'm going to harness the full power of the Ward. My vanguard is already scouting the area. But you belong with the main force. Captain Sienkiewicz will brief you on the details when you get to your position.
This Saturday is local fauna defense tactics practice. The instructor for this exercise is Sergeant Nizila.
It's like Monolith is our problem and no one else's. Where are IPSF and UT? Playing it.
Attention! The recommendations regarding sleep requirements have been updated. The standard daily sleep duration is now 6 hours.
told you something big was about to go down. This is our chance to get back at the monolith.
And we're balls deep in this something big. This isn't what I had in mind when I joined up.
Yeah, come on. Don't you want to get even for the boys who lost at S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
You know I do.
That's what I'm talking about. Those sons of bitches are about to find out who they're messing with.
I can't help but wonder, what if this crap, you know, the signal or whatever, spreads throughout the entire zone? Or even worse, makes its way to the mainland?
It's tough to wrap your head around. But it'd make all those other cataclysms look like a walk in the park. And that's precisely why we're here, to make sure that doesn't happen. Ready to rumble?
You bet. I've been itching to deal with the crap that's been trying to get into our heads ever since Icarus. Once and for all.
You think Foul screwed us at Icarus too?
I got no fucking clue. We'll kick his sorry ass, and then we'll get to the bottom of it.
The zone's no stranger to all sorts of weird shit. But the monolith's sudden awakening sure as hell doesn't seem like a fucking accident. If we saw him wake up, it's up to us to put him the fuck back to sleep. Who's better suited for the job than us anyway?
Wake up, soldier. It's time.
Hello there. I'm Captain Sienkiewicz, the commanding officer of the Icarus garrison. Or what's left of it. I'm currently in charge of the assault operation.
So what happened to Icarus?
Icarus. The zone swallowed it up. Just as it has so many of my men. But let's not talk about that now.
What's our mission?
Our main mission is to divert the Monolithians' attention at the checkpoint, allowing for a safe landing. After that, the main forces will join the battle. Tachenko and his men will take down the sniper in the tower. That will be our signal to start the operation. Any questions?
Why not launch a coordinated assault with all our forces, instead of risking a small group?
Why put our men at risk? Our job is to get the enemy's attention while the landing party hits them hard at the control points, weakening their positions for the main assault.
What should we expect from the Monolithians this time?
The usual bullshit. I'd advise you to keep your head down, but I've seen enough of your kind to know that my words will fall on deaf ears.
I got it. Let's go.
That's the spirit. Here's the gear you'll need for the mission. Give me a heads up when you're good to go.
reinforcements arrive.
firsthand? And why has the Colonel gone silent?
I think Korshunov's dead. Lots of others, too. And yes, I saw Faust Stubbles with my own eyes.
regarding the incident with Faust in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives, but that alone might not suffice. I'm going to need your assistance. Scans to SDC Malachite. There might be someone there who's heard about a phenomenon like this. We need all the information we can get. I will reach out to you if I find anything substantial on my end. And why has the Colonel gone silent?
I think Korshun's dead. Lots of others, too. And yes, I saw Faust Stubbles with my own eyes.
Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. I'll look for any records regarding the incident with Faust in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R archives. But that alone might not suffice. I'm going to need your assistance. Cats to S.T.C. Malachite. There might be someone there who's heard about a phenomenon like this. Need all the information we can get. I'll reach out to you if I find anything substantial on my end. There was hardly anything useful in our archives. just a reference to research on so-called phantoms within a specific range, C radiation. I suggest you speak with Professor Ozerski, the head of Malachite. He's known for his forays into pseudoscience, but he's been studying the zone for a long time. He might have some insights. And Skiff, make sure you don't leave without getting some answers from him.
Ask my senior officer.
better get scrapping.
Freeze. This is a secure facility. No rookie stalkers allowed. Limited access, special permit required.
I might be new around here, but I've been in the zone long enough to know that coupons are usually as good as a permit.
Keep it down. You want Ozerski to hear us? All right, I can tell you're not exactly a newbie. Hand me your, permit, and come on in.
Hello.
Heard there was some trouble at S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Looks like the zone has forced those eggheads out of their ivory tower.
See you around.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Professor Ozerski, the director of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. If you intend to remain at the center, please avoid interfering with our work and treat all visitors with courtesy and respect. My colleagues frequently require stalker assistance to retrieve artifacts or conduct field experiments. Should you prove yourself capable, you may be entrusted with such assignments.
Tell me about Malachite.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is the only place where we study the zone as it is. Here, no theory is labeled eccentric, and no field experiment is considered unnecessary. Even the smallest detail may hold the key to comprehending the fundamental patterns of the zone. Admittedly, those snobs at Circa mock our research, call it pseudoscience. But why listen to shallow pricks whose narrow-mindedness obstruct their own quest for truth?
Tell me about Malachite. I'm looking for information about the Phantoms. A monolithian called Faust conjured doubles of himself during a fight. I want to know how this is possible.
And I want to never have to hear about this subject again. But I suppose you're luckier than I am. The doubles you witnessed are induced illusions caused by Psi influence within the Tau range. This Faust fellow appears to be employing older Psi consciousness technology. Psi consciousness were the ones who extensively researched induced illusions and their impact on humans. Have you heard about the Wish Granter? That's their handiwork.
Psi consciousness? That rings a bell.
It was a faction of idealistic scientists from Project X. They aspired to cleanse the noosphere of the dark manifestations of human nature, to make the world perfect. However noble their intentions may have been, their execution was rather poor. In June 2006, a decade after the discovery of the noosphere, they tried to establish an unauthorized connection to it. The experiment spiraled out of control, leading to the emergence of the zone. It now serves as a warning about the perils of impulsive scientific endeavors.
Where can I meet the Psi consciousness scientists? I need to learn more about their technology.
You're a few years too late. Psi consciousness ceased to exist in 2012 following the demise of all of its members. A stalker who goes by S.T.A.L.K.E.R managed to reach the generators after deactivating the Wish Granter. Then he gunned down Psi consciousness. Evidently, he didn't take kindly to being used as a guinea pig.
I want to know more about induced illusions.
Malachite doesn't have any files on this research, but I know of a place where you might be able to find them. Fortunately, the X network is up and running again. There's an abandoned mirror facility nearby. It was used to study induced illusions until 2008. If you can restart it and reconnect the mirror to Malachite, I could look for the information you need.
What exactly do I need to do?
2 things. Activate the visual projection center and calibrate the communication antenna. Mind you, configuring the antenna might require specific conditions. The older the equipment, the harder it is to set it up properly. I advise you to find an operations manual for the facility's engineering team and follow its guidelines to the letter. Talk to you later.
Noble young man, you've had...
I can't concentrate. They won't leave me alone. No time to myself, even in the exclusion zone.
Professor S.T.A.L.K.E.R says that my commitment to maintaining order stifles the flight of imagination. Well, flights are for airplanes. And in science, order is paramount. That's why I won't tolerate mess. No discounts, no let's make a deal, and certainly no I'll pay you next time. You pay, you get your goods, not the other way around. Is that understood? Good. Here's what... Have a nice day.
In the case of an unsuccessful experiment, I strongly advise seeking immediate medical attention. Our doctor services are available at any time.
I've been in the zone for a long time now, and I'm still afraid of the emissions. Think you could tame you? I've heard stories of a stalker who walks around with a pseudo dog, but I've never met him myself. Alrighty, a joke won't tell itself. It's the zone's first year. A young scientist is making a list of known mutants. What should I name the one that sucks blood? He asks his colleague. Just write down whatever the soldiers call him. And what you, the ordinary ones, call him bloodsucker. The veterans call him sucker.
When arranging field experiments, please remember that assignments with the guide are scheduled on a first-come, first-served basis.
Hello. Here? Have a nice day.
Zombies. The worst. I'd rather die fast.
In the case of an unsuccessful experiment, I strongly advise seeking immediate medical attention. Our doctor services are available at any time.
Whew.